Knowledge family, we got to get some people straight out here in these streets today. As y'all see the title about these kids being left in these hot cars. Now, we not finna start that here in 2021 on up. Now, we done been letting this stuff slide all these past years, and you know, people been getting a pass, and you know, people been getting light sentence, and people hardly ain't getting no sentence at all, and all that, because they leaving these kids in these cars. Now, we done come to a new time. We are not hearing it. We not having it. No, don't leave no kids inside no car now, because I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to end up good for you. I'm telling you now, we not finna start this mess about leaving children in a hot car. That's what we ain't going to do. We not finna start that. Now, see, it had been, you know, where you don't hear too much of it. You know, they start slacking it down a little bit. But then I hear recently here, Cafe Knowledge family, I hear here lately about 3 days ago, it's just happening back to back. Oh no, we not finna start this. Now I'm finna let y'all hear one in New York, just a quick clip, and then we gonna get on to it. But you have one in New York that left a kid in the car, and then all the way down here in Florida, somebody done a caretaker or a daycare people or whatever done left kids in the car. We are not finna start that. We finna start throwing the book at y'all. That's what we finna start doing. But this is two stories that they had just three days ago now here, y'all. Listen.
Daycare in Hyde Park is accused of child neglect after police say a child was left in a hot van. Tonight, Marika Richards faces charges. According to a police report, a boy was left in a van outside the preschool last Friday.
The temperature outside that day was in the upper 80s. The little boy did survive. News 4 Jax reporter Renee Beninati is joining us now. Renee, how is that boy doing now?
Police say the boy is expected to physically recover. The arrest report says he was trapped inside of this white van outside of the preschool for several hours during the summer heat. A close call at the Alpha Omega Learning Center last Friday. This arrest report states a complainant came to the daycare looking to pick up a preschooler, but when she asked employees where he was, the child was nowhere to be found. The document says the boy came through a side door, breathing hard and crying, with his t-shirt completely wet from sweat. It turns out, JSO says he was locked inside the daycare's van without the air running for about 2 hours in close to 90-degree heat. The report says when the child was asked where he was, he responded that he was inside this van, banging on the windows and yelling for help. News 4 Jax reached out to the daycare's owner, Marika Richard, for a response, but got this.
You're reaching Marika. I'm not able to come to the phone at this time.
She is in charge of checking in students. When questioned by investigators, Richard said she double-checked the van, looking through the window and opening the back door of the van, but did not see any children inside.
That
In 2019, a
in Florida.
4-month-old girl died after being also left inside of a hot van at a daycare at the Edwings Love and Hope Preschool Academy. The daycare was closed, and the owner of that daycare will now spend every weekend in the Duval County Jail on the anniversary of her death. Reporting live in Hyde Park, Renee Beninati.
Okay, now this is in New York coming up.
Nassau County Arraignment Court, where a Flushing couple is accused of reckless endangerment for allegedly leaving their baby boy locked inside a sweltering hot car. It happened yesterday afternoon outside the luxury Americana Mall in Manhasset in the afternoon heat. Police say Xingxiao Zhao, 34 years old, and Lu, 28 years old, both a mother and father of a 1-year-old, parked their Mercedes in front of a high-end jewelry store, leaving that baby son sleeping in a rear child seat. Witnesses noticed the infant was alone, crying and sweating, but were unable to open the door and notify police, who found the car not running and the child in distress. The air conditioning off, the windows open just a tiny bit, they said in court. Officers broke a window and removed the baby, who was crying, red in color and drenched in sweat. Now, police today say that the child was in that car for about an hour. In court just a few moments ago, prosecutors say that when they arrived back at the car, they asked police, "What's wrong?" Well, what's wrong is that child was in distress, was taken to a hospital, is expected to be okay. The father has been arraigned and has been told there is an order of protection. He must take a parenting course and agree that the child will not be placed in any more danger. In Hempstead, Long Island.
Okay, y'all, so I don't know if y'all know Cafe of Knowledge people, and it might be some of y'all out here that do remember, but do y'all remember, like, way back probably in the 80s and 90s and probably early 2000s, we did not hear this much of parents and caretakers and daycare workers leaving kids in the car like this. This here been started recently, about the last 10 years. It got real bad, you know. And then here lately it seemed like, let's say about the past year, we wasn't hearing that many stories about it. And then all of a sudden, it's trying to pick back up, but it ain't gonna pick back up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we finna stop, chop, cease, all that right now. We finna eliminate all that. Y'all ain't finna be playing with our kids out here in these streets, leaving them in these hot-ass cars. Now that ain't that's what we ain't gonna do. I can tell you that right now. We are not finna have it. Now, we are not hearing this mess about you just running in the store right quick, or you just had to run in the house right quick, or you had to just run to the office right quick, and then you just left the kid in the car, and you didn't mean to leave the kid in the car that long and all that. All these excuses, we ain't even hearing it no more. Now, we done gave these folks pity for a long time, pity and understanding and all that, while all these kids, 400 of them in what a year, is dying in these streets in hot ass cars. Ain't no more pity, ain't no more sorrow, ain't no more understanding. We ain't understanding this shit no more. Here now, you got they always saying, "Oh, well, I just had to run in for a quick second and a quick minute." We not hearing it. And you forgot the child was in the car. All these excuses. Oh, they forgot the child was in the car. You thought the child was left somewhere else. You didn't even realize that the kid was in the car. Now, these are the type of things that people are saying when they leaving these kids in hot ass cars, okay? Now, I'm finna tell the future people, we not hearing these excuses if you leave your kids in some damn hot-ass cars for just 1 second. We not hearing it no more, okay? The time has run out. Your time clock has ran completely out. We are not hearing it. We gonna start raising hell about it. We gonna start making sure you get booked on it. And you heard on here talking about one person that left a kid in the car, daycare worker, son, gotta do a weekend, every weekend in jail. Every weekend, we finna push this thing and put y'all on blast. You seen the title, On Blast. We finna put you on blast, and you gonna be in there, not no weekend. You gonna be in there for a whole long time. That's what's finna happen. But we are tired of all these excuses. All these excuses. Oh, I forgot the child was in the car. You know, you thought you left the car AC running, but it wasn't. The child wanted to stay in the car. I was out of my routine. That's why I forgot the child was in the car. The parent or the daycare workers was distracted. These are all the things. Oh, they was just distracted. They was on their cell phone and they just forgot. Oh, I forgot the child was in the car. I was on my cell phone. And let me hear you. We are not finna hear none of that no more. Those excuses do no longer work, okay? You can 86 those excuses because we're not hearing it no more, okay? Now, these kids are just inches away from your ass in a back seat. And you tell me that you forgetting kids in a hot ass car and they inches away from your ass in the back seat? Put the cell phone in their lap. That's what you do. Put your cell phone in their lap. Soon as you get in the car and you put that child in the car seat, put your, just when you buckle that seat belt, you lay that cell phone right there. I bet you won't forget that kid then. I bet you won't lay that cell phone in their lap. You ain't gonna forget it then. Do y'all know how quick a vehicle can heat up? A vehicle can heat up so damn quick until I don't think anybody realize how quick any type of vehicle can heat up very quick, you know. So now all these old daycare workers and parents and everywhere else, y'all need to start looking up under these seats. Y'all need to be checking y'all cars. Y'all need to be doing all that, because I'm finna tell you right now, if y'all ain't checking these seats, I need for these daycare workers, y'all have these vans and transporting these kids and all that, y'all need to be getting up under every seat, looking at every seat on that van. Drop down on your knees and even look on the damn floor for a damn kid. Because I tell you what, if you don't get up under them seats and look around them seats and all that stuff for these doggone kids, then we gonna make sure that you up there at the big house, at the jailhouse, at the prison, looking up under them bunk beds and stuff. And that's what we gonna make sure you do. You gonna be looking around the bunk beds, up under the bunk beds down now. Because see, we gonna start putting you on blast. We're gonna start putting you all on the internet. We're gonna start putting you all on the airways. We're gonna start putting you out there, and we're gonna make sure that we getting the word out, and we're gonna make sure that we push for your ass to do some time. We're not finna be playing with no kids' life around here. We're not finna be playing Russian roulette with the kids' life around here. We told y'all we are not playing about these kids no more. We not playing about them. So play if you want to, and watch you be up there eating them hard ass grits. That's what's finna damn happen, because we are tired of waking up every day hearing about parents or relatives or daycare workers or daycare givers and everybody else leaving these kids in the car. And y'all been getting scapegoating with all these damn excuses and all that. And I know everybody is busy. And you know, they got distracted and they was out of their routine and they busy and all that. They ain't the only busy people in this world. It's a whole lot of us out here that is busy and have never left our kids in no damn hot ass cars. Now that's point blank period. So we tired of it. We don't want to hear it no more. We done gave you time to get the shit together. And if you ain't got it together by now, as you go up there at that jailhouse, and we ain't talking about coming out in a couple of days, or you can come out in a couple of days, but I tell you, when you go to court, it's going to be a hell of a lot of people out here pushing for your ass to do some hard ass time. And killing these kids, leaving them in the car, they sweating and dehydrating, and all you causing more harm to the kid, and you out somewhere. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Well, forget your ass, and we gonna forget that you up there at that jailhouse when we put your ass up in there. That's what we gonna forget about. But anyway, now, you know, all you got to do is check these cars before you get out if you know you got kids. And I tell you like this, for all this stuff that people talking about, oh well, you know, some people do forget. And if you got a short-term memory like that, where you forgets a lot, you don't need to be having no kids traveling with your ass anyway. If you are the type that you have a forgetful memory and everything distracts you and you can't stay focused, well hell, you have no business with no kids in your care anyway. Point blank period. So that solved all that. I forgot shit. I showed that, they forgot. I just completely forgot. But some people do have short-term memories. It's okay. Well, when we know that some people have short-term memories, and family and friends and everybody, if you know somebody that have short-term memories, ain't no sense of you letting them take your child nowhere. And for parents who have short-term memories, you need to be trying to get somebody to help you have your kid travel back and forth. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all this forgetting kids in the car, we are not having it. And I'm sorry, that, you know, it might be somebody caught up in this later on in the future or whatever. I don't know. But I'm here to tell everybody, stay on your P's and Q's, because we are starting to stomp down hard. We starting to put out outcries. We starting to put out notices. We starting to put out airway internet. We starting to talk and showing people and telling people that, hey, this is gonna stop. This is the person that did it, and we don't want that person coming out. No, keep them down up in there. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard for a lot of people around here talking about they done forgot the kids was in the car or just simply left the kids in the car. No, we finna stop. Y'all ain't finna start playing with these kids. But anyway, now, don't put, there is an app, y'all, that's called Waze, W-A-Z-E, that parents, caretakers, caregivers, daycare workers, there is an app that you can put on your phone right now, and it will help you know that children are in the car or either left in the car before you even exit the car or when you get ready to lock the car or whatever. So you need to be trying to download this app. I'm trying to help everybody ass out now, because we finna goddamn fry some asses around here. So you better put those apps down now on your phone and use these apps. I'm telling you right now, you might think you don't need this app, but if this situation happened to you, we are going to be trying to get your ass down there to eat them hard ass grits for a long ass goddamn time now. So you better be trying to download this damn app here. Now, if you don't get these items, and they are, just look it up. Look it up, that you can go to Google or whatever and just punch in items or apps that will help with child prevention of child being left in the car. Just just look it up. The apps you can use to keep from leaving kids inside of a car, and all of them will pop up. It's a lot of different apps now that can help you with this situation, okay? Because if you don't get these items and you leave children in a hot ass car, we will be putting your ass on blast all over the internet, all over the airways. We're gonna push for your ass to go to jail for a long time. We are not hearing this mess anymore about, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You know, it was a mistake. I feel so horrible that I left the kid in the car. My mind was somewhere else. I just forgot. I was so exhausted that day. I was so tired. I was running late. I couldn't see the car seat from the rear view mirror, so I forgot the kid was even in there. I thought I dropped the kid off. We are not hearing none of that no more. We have no more sympathy. We have exhausted our sympathy for this type shit right here. We are not doing it no more. I can tell you that right now. So you better get your shit together and stop leaving these kids in these hot ass cars. I'm trying to tell you right now. We need people to use their brains, their heads, and their common sense, their heart, and your real responsibility for these kids. You know, when it comes to children in vehicles, we are not playing. Slow your ass down. That's all it is. Slow your ass down, because we not giving any more pity for your asses around here. Leave them in that car and see if you think I'm lying. And you think I'm lying, do it. We are going to start putting your ass on blast, and not only that, we finna start pushing hard. When we find out what jail you at or what judge you got, we gonna start pushing hard for that judge to really give you some time about these kids being in that hot ass car. Do y'all know how terrible it is to be suffocated in heat? I mean, can you imagine? It is so horrifying for a person to die of heat exhaustion while they trying to breathe and catch air and catch fresh air and all that. It is horrifying how person die like that. So it's no more sympathy. Hell no, it is not no more sympathy. Anyway, we want the criminal system to throw the book at your asses. Whoever it is, we want the criminal system to throw the book at these people from now on. I'm going to tell you right now, because especially leaving these kids in hot ass cars, we are starting this shit. We are not starting this shit in 2021 and beyond. And school just started back, and people already leaving children in a hot ass car. Now, school ain't too long ago started back, and this daycare worker done left a kid in the car all damn ready. We finna pull your license. We finna start suing you. We finna start doing all that, sister, and make you do some time, hard time too. We are not finna have it. Hell no, you ain't finna start that in 2021. Like I said, we putting you on blast, and word on the streets is we gonna be pushing hard for these children who left in these cars. Now, I'ma tell you, I'm really confused. But because I'm trying to figure out, how do you leave a child in the car? You know? And people been getting away with all these excuses I said here in these videos. But we are literally getting tired of it. We getting tired of it. You act like the kids are a doll or something. You know, like it's just grocery or a doll or a purse or a watch, or, you know, you just act like there's something that can be left in the car and survive in hot ass weather. Not even in cold ass weather. Not in any type of weather. Because I'm finna tell you right now, everybody we all are on notice for people's asses around here that's leaving kids in the car. So whether you are a truck driver, whether you are somebody who rides a bike, whether you are a bus driver, a taxi driver, or you just somebody driving down the road, or you are one of those supermarket workers or grocery store workers that go and grab baskets out of the parking lot or whatever, we all need to keep our eyes open for kids being left in these cars. Because we finna start throwing a book at them. I don't care if you rolling up at the gas station and you pumping gas, peek over at the car. Or you see some activity going on and it ain't no adults around, start hitting that 911. Hitting that 911. I'm telling everybody right now, you better start taking your kids with you in the convenience store, in the gas station, in the candy store, in the supermarket. You better start taking them everywhere. Because if anybody notice that there's some kids in the car left alone, you see how they caught these people right here. And think about it. Both of these kids on this segment here survive. You know why? Because people are on their P's and Q's now about these people leaving kids in the car. See, when we catch it and we call the police on you and everything to get that kid up out that car, you best believe now we pushing for some hard time. Damn, all this weekend, spend a weekend in jail. You ain't spend no goddamn weekend in jail. Hell, that ain't nothing but a field trip. We want y'all ass to go down there for a long haul. Yeah, swing low, swing check. We want you to goddamn do some hard time down there. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to do that little Nas X shower dance up that jailhouse round there. That's how long we want y'all to stay up there. See, we not finna have it. We not finna start playing with these kids. So everybody, like I said, truck drivers, if you're walking, if you're on a bicycle, if you are a taxi driver, if you are a person who just driving, if you are a grocery store worker, supermarket worker that pull in baskets out of the parking lot, if you are a manager that reviews your parking lot a lot, I don't care what it is. If you pumping gas and you look over and see a kid, put them on blast, hit 911 on their ass. We finna stop this. We finna stop this. We gonna stop, chop all this right now. Because see, it ain't going down like this no more. Not playing with these kids. Put your ass on pause, slow down, and get your kids up out the car now, because I'm telling you, we out to get you. We out all over the United States. It's so many people on the internet and everywhere saying they are tired tired of hearing these stories. And when we say we tired, we tired. So we don't want to see your Hollywood tears, whoever it is that lead these kids. And we don't want to see no Hollywood tears and, oh, I'm so sorry. You might be, but you're still going up there. You're still going up there eating them hard-ass grits and going up under that bunk bed. Here, it ain't no more justification for leaving kids inside of a hot-ass car. I'm sorry. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. Bye-bye. And you better make sure you don't leave no kids in no car, because we coming at you hard now.